Hey guys, welcome to our phonics lesson. Let's go ahead and let's get started by reading our learning target. Our learning target says, I can decode and read multisyllabic words that do not follow decoding skill 1 or 2. So remember, decode means that we can split it into syllables and we can think about how to read each of those syllables. We can read those multisyllabic words, those words that have more than one syllable and that do not follow our traditional rules. There are exceptions to our decoding rule 1 and 2, okay? In order to be successful with this learning target, we need to be able to decode words into syllables. We need to be able to read the vowel sounds correctly, and then we need to be able to read the words correctly when they are seen alone in a sentence or in a text, okay? So this week we have talked about how to decode some words into syllables that do not follow decoding skill 1 and 2. So remember, usually in decoding skill 1, one consonant will run to the vowel behind it. But we have learned that there are some blends that are an exception to that rule. SC, SK, SP, and ST are commonly split blends. Like in the word misplace, we split that S and that P, okay? Or like in Mr., we split the S and the T, okay? Now, whenever we have miss or dis at the beginning of the word as a prefix, just know that that's going to be in a syllable by itself, so that is a common split. But even in words that don't have those, like sister, that S and that T blend split because this word is not sister. Excuse me. It is sister because that blend will split, okay? Yesterday we talked about the digraph G and N splitting. Remember when that digraph G and N comes at the beginning or the end of the word? The G is silent and the N takes the sound, right? So G and N has to be there for the spelling, but the sound of it is just But when G and N come in the middle of a multisyllabic word, the G and the N split and they both have a sound. Like in the word ignite. That G and that N digraph both have a sound. Okay? Today we're going to learn another exception to that rule. And we're going to be looking today at special vowel combinations here. So when vowels are followed by LL, NG, or NK, the vowel sound is changed by those consonants that follow it, okay? So when the special vowel combination comes in the middle of the word, those consonants in that special vowel combination will split. We're going to look first at special vowel combinations NG and NK in a word, okay? All right, so now let's go ahead and let's look at a word here with that special vowel combination ING, which says ing, okay? When we mark special vowel combinations, we mark our vowel and then we arc it together because remember, they say a special sound when they are together. Now we can go ahead and sound out this word. Ing, sing. I like to sing in the shower. Sing. Now we have this special vowel combination ing in the middle of a multisyllabic word. So what do we do when we come to a new multisyllabic word? We're looking for vowels, blends, and digraphs. So let's code that. We have vowel I, but it's with N and G, so we're going to arc it. And then we have the E and the L. Remember the E is silent, but that L and that E say the OL sound. So we have to mark that, okay? All right, now let's go back and let's look. In between this vowel I and this OL sound, we have those two consonants. We're learning that this special vowel combination N and G are going to split. So we're going to split it in between the N and the G. Remember, ing says ing. So we don't have to mark this vowel I here because when it's in that special vowel combination, it is going to say ing. So we don't have to prove that, okay? Now notice this word when we read it, single. That G is very, we pronounce it. It's called a hard G, goal, okay? Now, this word, single, when we compare it to the word sing and single, both have that same vowel sound, ing, in it. Sing, single, okay? So notice how those vowel sounds are the same in both of those words. Now we're going to look at the special vowel combination LL, okay? Let's start by looking at this word. Remember when we come to a special vowel combination, we're going to mark the vowel with an X, and then we're going to arc it. ALL says all, like in the word tall, or here in the word all, haul, okay? Now let's look at a multisyllabic word that has the special vowel combination ALL in it. This comes in the middle of the word, so we're going to learn the exception to what we need to do in order to read this word correctly and to be able to split it into syllables. So we have vowel A, and then it's followed by LL, which is a special vowel combination, so I'm going to arc it there. Then we have our O and our W, which is also a special vowel sound, which says O, okay? All right, now we're going to look, and we're going to split this word in between the two L's, because that's what the decoding skill teaches me in normal words, that if we have two consonants, they'll split. Now remember, in the word sing, that vowel sound stayed the same, okay? Just like it did in the combination ing. But here, ALL, all, is going to change. What's going to happen is this vowel, instead of saying all, it's going to make the short A sound, ah. So now we have the word apple, how, low, hallow, okay? Read that word, hallow. When something is hallow, that means that it is to be sacred or holy. So when we look at the word hall and we look at the word hallow, those vowel sounds don't have the same sound, do they? No. When we had that vowel sound, ALL, the special combination that was spelled with the consonants LL, those two L's split when it's in a multisyllabic word. If we have the vowel combination NG or NK behind a vowel, they keep their original special vowel sound. But if we have the LL followed by the vowel before those two L's will shorten, like we did here in the word hallow. Let's look at another word here and practice with that, okay? All right, so we have ALL. ALL is a special vowel combination, right? Then at the end, we have adjacent vowels. Both of our vowels don't have a sound. The second one is silent, giving the first one the long sound. So even though we have 3 vowel spellings in this word, there's only 2 vowel sounds, which means it's only going to have 2 syllables. So in between the A and the E, even though those LL are in the special vowel combination all, here they're going to split. Now we learned that if we have a vowel with the spelling LL in our special vowel combination, the first vowel will shorten, okay? So no longer will ALL say all. It's now going to have that short A sound. So let's read this word. Ow, val, lee, valley. A valley is something that is underneath a big hill, a valley. All right, now let's go ahead and let's look at another word. Remember, when we come to this special vowel combination, we mark our vowel with an X, and then we arc it because remember, ALL is a special vowel combination that usually says all. Then we have the vowel O behind it. Now, this is in a multisyllabic word, so we are going to split our special vowel combination in between those 2 consonants. Now we know that vowel A is going to change its sound. It's not going to say all anymore. What sound is this vowel A going to make? It's going to make the short sound ah. So now we can sound out this word. Let's go ahead and look here. our vowel O is followed by the consonant N, so it's also going to have the short sound. So we have the ow, gal, un, gallon, gallon. Remember this L here? Okay, it doesn't have that sound because it's doubled. So we have gallon, gallon. We drink a gallon of milk at my house each week. Gallon is a type of measurement for liquid, okay? All right, guys, so now it's going to be your turn to practice reading some words that are following this special vowel combination and what we have to do when we have it in a multisyllabic word. All right, so let's go ahead and let's read some words that have these special vowel combinations in multisyllabic words so that we can practice meeting our success criteria in order to meet our learning target. So we need to be able to decode these words correctly. We need to be able to know what sound the vowels make, and then we need to be able to read the words, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and look. In this word, we have G and N. Remember, when G and N are in the middle of a word, they're represented as a digraph with the swoop. But remember, we split the word in between those two letters, so then they both say a sound. Signal, signal. Great job. Now let's look at another word. Okay? Oops. Let's read this word here. It has that G and that N in it also. So when we have the digraph G and N in the middle of a multisyllabic word, we know they're going to split. Then we have ignore, ignore. See how they both had a sound, ig and then nor. All right, now I want you to go ahead and I want you to do this word. Tell me what the two syllables are, and then we're going to read the word. All right, what's the first syllable? Mag. What's the second syllable? Net. What's the word? Magnet. Great job. All right, now let's go ahead and let's look at this word. This word follows that special vowel combination. Remember, when a vowel comes before N and G, or N and K, or L and L, then that has a special vowel combination. UNG says ung. Now, what we're going to do is when we have that N and that G, it's going to split in a multisyllabic word. But remember, the vowel is still going to have that same sound. Hungry, hungry. I am hungry for lunch. All right, now let's go ahead and let's look at another word here. This vowel is followed by N and K. It's going to split. So we'll have blanket, blanket. Okay? A and K says ain't. So we have blanket, blanket. Now I want you to try with this highlighted word here. All right, I and K is our special vowel combination because that vowel is followed by the N and the K, so it says ink. We're going to split the word in between what two letters? The N and the K. So our first syllable is sprinkle, sprinkle. Great job. All right, now we have a vowel followed by L, L, like in this word here. We learned that our two consonants are going to split, but that vowel in front of the L and the L is going to be short. So we have yellow, yellow. Yellow is the color of my shirt, okay? All right, now let's go ahead and I want to see if you can read this word. All right, our first syllable is gallon, gallon. Great job, guys. All right, now let's go ahead and I want you to read these last two words. When you're done, I want you to give me a thumbs up. All right, let's read the words. Ready? Read. Follow, danger. Great job, guys. All right, now we're going to read a sentence. These sentences have words that don't follow decoding scale 1 or 2. There are exceptions to the rule, so make sure that you pay close attention to those words and how to split them and read the vowel sounds when you get to them, okay? We're just going to read just a couple sentences today. So go ahead and I want you to read this first sentence here. All right, go ahead and read the first sentence. When you're done, you may unpause the video. All right, let's look at some words that have these that we're learning about this week, those exceptions to decoding skill 1 and 2. So here we have a vowel, a digraph, and then that vowel sound or. Remember when we have that digraph GN in the middle of the word, it will split. So we're going to split it. We have ignore. Okay? Then we have this word here that has a blend in it. What do we know about that S blend? ST, SC, SK, or SP? What do we know about that when we come in the middle of a word? They're most commonly going to split, right? So we have sister. Great job. Now this last word here has that special vowel combination A-N-G, which usually says ang. And it's still going to say ang, but it's going to be in 2 syllables, right? Angry. Okay? All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to go back and read this whole sentence. Ready? Read. When I ignore my baby sister, she gets angry. All right, great job, guys. So let's reflect back on our success criteria here. I can decode and read multisyllabic words that do not follow decoding skill 1 or 2. Were you able to decode words into syllables today? Were you able to read vowel sounds correctly? Were you able to read words alone or in a sentence today? All right, if you were able to do all of those things, then you were successful with our learning target. If you weren't able to do those things, we're going to continue practicing so that we can all reach success. Bye, guys.